Hi, it's Debbie here from Cloud9 Spain, and I'm here with my client Hedley to tell us about his property experience with us.
Hi Debbie. I met Cloud9 Spain around 8 years ago, and when I was first looking for a property in Spain, which was quite a stressful experience at first, as I was contacting numerous agents over what turned out to be nearly a 2-year period. And I would speak to agents over the telephone, via email, explain what I was looking for. I'd fly out to Spain, they would greet and meet me, and I would end up spending 2-3 days looking around dozens of properties that just weren't suitable. No one was listening to me, no one was hearing what I wanted to actually view and really understand my requirements. So I was starting to get quite disillusioned with the whole process, and I eventually contacted Cloud9 Spain, and I was due to fly out to view some properties, and about 3 days before I was flying out, I received a phone call from a lady who was working with Cloud9 Spain, and she said, look, you're coming out to meet me, you know, I want to understand your requirements, I want to know what you're looking for, I want to ensure that when you do come out, I'm showing you the right properties, which really kind of, you know, made me quite...
It's very important that you feel listened to as a client, isn't it?
It was the first agent that had ever done that. You know, the rest of them were just, yeah, we'll come and meet you at, you know, at your hotel on this day, and we'll take you and show you. But, you know, the lady spent the best part of 45 minutes on the phone, kind of really listening to me and understanding. So I was very positive that, you know, I was actually going to be seeing the right properties. And I flew out, and for 3 days our feet did not
touch the
ground. It literally, you know, credit to her, you know, she did not stop, and she took me around everything that I wanted to see. And by the end of the 3 days, we'd shortlisted 2 properties which I felt were perfect. And it was a toss-up between the 2, and eventually I purchased the property that I'm in today, you know, at Menara Beach, which has been fabulous. We've had a fantastic time there for 8 years, and you know, now we've got 2 children and we've outgrown the property, and I was back to searching again last year, and I contacted Cloud9 Spain again, and
we got another one, didn't we?
And you did. You know, I knew the developments I wanted to be in, and you know, Cloud9 did a fantastic job in securing the exact property that I wanted. Penthouse, southwest facing, ticked all the boxes, and you know, and you secured it at a fantastic price, ahead of anyone else. So, you know, I can only have, you know, positive, you know, and, you know,
thanks so much.
You know, great comments to say.
That property, I mean, it did take a year to find the right one for you, but we didn't give up.
No.
And actually, I was the first person to see that property, because
that's right.
I got in before it actually came on the market, and that's
right.
What we're finding, Hedley, with a lot of the beachfront developments. When they come up, they're gone in a few days.
Yeah. Well, I found that, you know, when I was searching, you know, with yourself, you know, and you know, we were going around some of these properties, and you'd view the flats, and then by the time you'd come down in the lift and you got in the car, there was already offers on it. You know, it was like you didn't even have a chance to kind of, you know, think about it. You know, that's how quick they were going. So I always knew it was going to be hard to get something that I wanted in that development, you know, without moving very quickly. And so, you know, you did a phenomenal job
Thanks.
in getting the apartment that I wanted in there.
So Hedley, when you were looking around and you're in contact with all these agents, what was the most important thing for you?
I think the most important thing for me is certainly an agent that understands the coast, understands the locations, understands, the small things that make a difference. Things where, you sometimes you can be within a development, but maybe only part of the development will come with parking, or part of the development may come with certain aspects that other parts don't come with, which to somebody who's uneducated within that area can make a difference. So having an agent on board that understands the developments, understands the locations, understands what the difference is between a property being the right property or the wrong property is very important. And I found with a lot of agents that I first started viewing properties with, they didn't have that knowledge.
Yeah, it's about the attention to detail, isn't it?
It makes a difference. I'm from the UK, and I know in the UK that the difference between one street can be the difference between a property being in a sought after location and a property being in a non sought after location.
Exactly.
And it can be one street difference, but unless you have that knowledge and of those locations, you can get your fingers burnt.
And they tell you, of course, you need somebody that's going to be honest with you and
That's
say,
right.
look, this block isn't the best, but this one's much better.
That's right.
Because
And I found a lot of agents that I was dealing with, did not have that knowledge to be able to share with you. So you could quite easily have a very bad and costly experience unless you've got that on board.
Have you any tips then for any customers coming over, thinking of buying, thinking as an investment, or thinking of flipping a property maybe?
You've got to kind of have a short list of what you're looking for and the reasons why you're looking for that. If you're looking as an investment, what are you wanting to achieve from that investment? If you're looking for yourself, what are your personal requirements? And having an agent on board with you is paramount, that knows and can tune into those requirements that you're looking for to be able to find you the best property.
Well, thank you very much for your time today and for coming along. We really appreciate that, and I hope to help you with many more properties to come.
I'm sure you will.
Thanks, Hedley, and I wish
Debbie.
you all the best in your new property.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
Congratulations.